Bitcoin within the next 4 hours here, 4 to 8 hours, could experience a breakout and a big one to the upside. I'm going to dive into the charts right now. We're going to cover Bitcoin. We're going to cover the dollar. We're going to look at a couple altcoins as well too, XRP, XLM, and VeChain. VeChain is doing very well today. And we're going to dive straight into it. So if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment, show some love, give me that spiritual energy. I need it. And let me know how you're feeling, down or up. You think we're going to break down, or are we going to break up from this triangle that Bitcoin is forming right now? So let's dive straight into it. So just a quick look at the bond yields. We're still at 3.75%. It's boring right now. If you look at the total crypto market cap and we look at the 9-hour chart, we're getting above that fib. We're trying to get above that fib overlap zone right there, around 1.16 trillion. We need to get above. We need to clear 1.16 trillion. We can get above there, we're golden. On the 9-hour chart, we still need to see the momentum cross up, but we've held some support on the 50 line of the RSI right there. We needed a hold right there. And now we're coming down to this trend line. It's right at it right now at this moment. So we're going to know within the next 6 hours and 10 minutes what the direction of Bitcoin is in the crypto market at large. But also too, I wanted to share because there's some volatility today. If we pull up this article right here, let me bring it up. So crypto volatility, options, expirations create the perfect storm. So Bitcoin right now and crypto, these next 48 hours are in the perfect storm environment. Billions of dollars in option contracts are going to expire this week, and the recent rally has caught short sellers off guard. Not us here at Stargate. We were saying rubber band snap back up. We had called it. So with dropping volatility and looming end of quarter options contracts expirations, crypto markets are posed for an interesting week. Analysts say the recent rally has investors rethinking their positions. Exchange Deribit has around 150,000 Bitcoin options contracts worth around 4.5 billion set to expire on this Friday. The exchange also has about 2.3 billion worth of Ethereum options contracts expiring on the same date. So if we go down, Bitcoin max pain at a significantly reduced level of 26K might alleviate the prevailing downward pressure on prices following the expiration. With an impressive open interest of over 350 million at the $30,000 strike price point, the approaching quarterly expiration promises an exhilarating conclusion, carrying the potential for price turbulence amidst diverse gamma hedging strategies. So they're calling for some price volatility, some huge kind of fireworks here going into July by the end of Friday. And then also keep in mind too, we have on, I think it's a long weekend, like Monday is like off because of the holiday. I think 4th of July, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we have some drama here, as well as we have some other things as far as with the traditional financial system. We have the LIBOR ends today. So LIBOR, I'll pull this up right here. Here's a kind of brief description of what's going on. So the last LIBOR ends on June 30th. So tomorrow as well too, Friday. We have crypto options expiring. We have the last LIBOR in the traditional markets expiring. And the fourth non-US dollar LIBOR benchmark rates in British pound, Japanese yen, and Swiss franc and euro, along with the 1 week, 2 month USD LIBOR, are no longer published. The end of these rates is part of the final cessation of LIBOR, and all remaining USD LIBOR rates will be discontinued after June 30th. It's a JP Morgan article. And then this person put it into layman's terms. But let me just cover this real quick, because Sandy O'Connor, she deals with the regulatory affairs at JP Morgan. She was responsible and tasked with determining an alternative rate to LIBOR. And I think Sandy O'Connor, if I'm not mistaken, is on some sort of board or something. Right here, Sandy O'Connor, board of directors at Ripple. There's some ties to this. So everything that's happening right now is a complete overhaul, and the transition is happening as we speak. We have ISO going into effect, ISO 200. We have Fed now going into effect in July. We have LIBOR fully transitioned, and we have these options expiry this Friday as well too. It's a perfect storm on all aspects. And the charts are at a perfect level as well too for that storm to happen. So let's keep going into it, because we have we go to the 1 day chart, we're above the zero line in the TSI. We're good. We're just hung up for a sec, but I think we're going to keep firing off here. I would love to see this 1 day candle body close above this hot zone, this fib zone. We broke above, came back down, held the body as support. The fib forecast is next level, held it as support. We can come up here and crack through this downwards trend line resistance, it's on. So if we look at the dollar yesterday like popped up pretty nicely, but it got rejected by that 200 moving average on the 12-hour chart that we were saying we need to get rejected by. We had both the bodies close below, and right now we're heading lower, and we're below the zero line in the TSI, so we're in bearish negative market structure. If we look at the 6-hour chart, we're seeing a cross down here. We're getting back below the 200 moving average on the 6-hour chart. And then we have this trend line coming up like this, and we're basically right at it right now. So if we can break down below this trend line coming down, the one coming up, it's game on. It's the perfect storm. So then let's look at Bitcoin dominance, because Bitcoin dominance on the weekly chart has sell warnings, 2 sell warnings right now. We're right at those 200 moving averages. So we can kind of see if we're starting to sell off yet. We're at a hot zone as well too with the fib. The fib is overlap, the Stargate fib forecaster, next level. Totally outlined the zone. We've ranged in it, popped up, immediately went to this one right over here. We have sell warnings right now on the 3-day, the 2-day chart. Sell warnings, 1-day chart, sell warnings, no sell now yet. 12-hour got to sell now, so we'll see how that can pan out. I would like to see a 1-day sell now to come in, and then for us to be like alt season's on. Perfect time for July, fireworks here. Then we got XLM, and then XRP and VeChain. So if we look at the 1-day chart for XRP, we can pull this trend line up like this, and we actually are testing the trend line support from back on January 1st. In January, we tapped it. On March 13th, we tapped it. On May 13th, we tapped it. On June 28th, we tapped it. We just tapped it yesterday. So we're riding this trend line. We touch it once, we touch it twice, we touch it 3 times. It started back here. So it's a must to hold this level, in my opinion. If we break down, we can only break down to, I would say, 44 cents. That is the zone that it's got to maintain above for XRP, 44 cents right there. So I want to see that hold, and maybe we could go just retest these lows at the very least. I don't want to see us break below 41.5, if anything. As far as the upside goes, we have this trend line coming down, and we're going to see a move out of XRP by July 4th. Fireworks. What have we been saying? So we'll have to watch that to see if like the 12-hour flashes up prepare to buy soon, seeing these momentums cross up. We're going to have to peep that out. So let's look at the VeChain right now, because VeChain is phenomenal. This has been such a great triple hopscotch pair-to-pair trade. We went from XRP to Algo, made a 15% gain, went from Algo to VeChain. VeChain maintained up, Algo dropped a ton, and VeChain is looking like it's ready to set a new high for the week. So this trade's been working out phenomenal. I'm expecting more out of this. So for the Stargate VIPs that took this trade, we're up pretty nicely, but I'm trying to maximize it for everything that we can get from it. So we're just going to wait until we come up to this 200 moving average. We'll see how the momentum's churning out. But yeah, we had this trend line coming up like this. We were holding out support. We have this trend line coming over like this. It kind of looks like XLM before it fired up. So I would expect VeChain a 30% move, to be honest. So we're going to keep continuing holding that. And Bitcoin right now is in this wedge pattern, this like triangle. So we tap once, twice, 3, 4. We're coming up to it right now. And what's more important is the 4-hour chart. We need to see that stock RSI cross up through that 50 line. We need to see the TSI honestly cross up right now. We don't want to see it get below the 0 line. So that's why in the next, well, this candle closes this 4-hour candle in 2 minutes and 35 seconds. But in the next 4 hours, I really want to see this momentum shoot up here. We need to. So the TSI's got to cross in the next 4 hours. The stock RSI needs to get above the 50 line in the next 4 hours. And the pink is kissing the blue right now, ready to cross above the 50 line. So that's pretty solid. You know, that's what we want to see. And we have this RSI trend line coming down like this that we actually just broke out of. So my speculative prediction is upside. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you what I'm seeing. But yeah, I'd be betting on that. So that's Bitcoin, that's VeChain. Let's take a look at XLM. We have, XLM had this trend line coming down. 2-hour chart, we go to it. We had this support coming up. We had this resistance coming down. You could say if we're connecting the candle bodies that we already broke above it, came back down to hold it as support, or trying to at the moment. But playing on the safe side, being a little conservative, and connect the wicks up here and say, all right, we still got a little more time for this to range. We could even pull this trend line all the way out like this, and that connects right there too. So we had like this connecting as well. We broke above, shot up, came back down, support. So I really want to see us hold this trend line, which is like the last line that's blue here. for short-term strength. 4-hour chart, I would love to see a cross up here. We need to see that. And on the 1-day chart, do we have a sell warning? We have sell warning. So I'm not selling XLM until we get a 1-day sell now with the Stargate signal. So if you don't have access to the Stargate signals and you want to know and get updated real time when the sell now flashes on XLM or XRP or any other coin, then join the Discord. Link is in the bio. My name's Rob at Stargate. Ask for VIP and our different plans for that, and you can get hooked up and situated with these signals and software before we actually shoot up crazy. You want to get prepared beforehand. You don't want to do it as things are shooting up, because then everything's just in shambles. Now's the time to do it. I can't guarantee we'll be open during the time when everything's going up crazy, because we need to dial in that focus. So definitely join now, get prepared, because what I believe we're right on the horizon of a huge run. So that's what I'm seeing as far as XLM goes. 1-day chart, we got above the zero line in the TSI. And yeah, so we got to just watch Bitcoin. We need to see it break above 31K and hold that support. We got to watch the dollar as well too, see if it comes back down and breaks this. And then both those market drivers pan out in the way that they should, then the whole altcoin market should pop up, and we have the outperformers. VeChain's been an outperformer, XLM's been an outperformer. So that's going to be it, guys. I will see you guys in the Discord. Link is in the bio. Come join the Discord. It's Rob at Stargate. Get in there, say what's up. I'm trying to interact with you guys. And if you want to get hooked up with VIP and get situated with these signals, then hit me up in Discord. It's Rob at Stargate. I'll see you guys in there, and I'll see you guys in the next video.